Hello, happy Saturday. I have been absent for a couple weeks as far as Twitch goes, unfortunately. It's just been busy weekends. I didn't really foresee how busy they were going to be. But today, got an unexpected day off. And so I'm streaming. The hope today is that I can work on my consistency and my risk management, because I think the like peaks and valleys of my play feel very up and down. Um, like the gap is very big, much bigger than it should be. I want to be able to rely on myself a little bit more, kind of know how I'm gonna perform, and I think that means just being a little more solid in the way that I play and managing my risk a little bit more. I tend to walk a tightrope when I play and really get excited about big ideas that I have about what is possible, which I don't think is a bad way to play. But currently, desiring more consistent play, I've got to curb that a little bit. So that's the goal today. I'm going to be playing on Fox. I've been playing a lot on OGS, so I expect this to be kind of a change up today. When I spend a lot of time on one, I'm kind of surprised by the switch up, but I need that. So here I am, and got my first game. So here we go. Looks like my sound is not working again for some reason. I don't know what about my setup makes Fox sounds not work, but oh well. I am going to work on focus too, so apologies if I am not getting to my chats right away. I'm going to do my best to multitask. Feels like I should respond to that. Seems kind of a little bit odd. So I'm tempted to Hane, of course. I feel like I could immediately get cut. I guess that wouldn't be the worst. If he Hanes, I might double even. And then what I'm hoping to do is get a jump over this way. He cuts immediately. I wonder... This feels kind of slow, especially because my follow-up is... I'm thinking about having my follow-up here. But I suppose I could look at other ideas like the attach underneath here. But yeah, with this cut, it actually... White kind of has to worry about the safety of this group a little bit if I get too strong here. So even now, I feel like, especially after I make this, maybe I should fortify this first. If I go here and here and here and stand, Tell you what, I'm going to stretch all the way over here. I don't want to get crushed like into a little spot. So this is me trying to get a better feel for how he's trying to use this stone. What does he want to do? I could cross cut. That'd be a little bit strange, but I could do it. And I can net this stone at just about any time, which is really nice to stay connected and out. So we're just going to go into this like, If he tries to pull out this stone, can I still capture it is an important question. Or like, should I net it right now? If he plays here, and I go ahead and just make sure my cornerstones are safe and then make sure this is safe. That is the plan. All right. This should be good now. So if white plays here and I play here, this cut is a pretty big deal now. So I think this is the right idea, or even just this. This is a little tighter. He should not be able to get out of that. But it gives him a forcing move. Gives him a few forcing moves around the outside of this. For sure want to keep these groups disconnected. White, black, white. And then protect. Now this group's feeling, this is like easy, and this is easy. I only have one stone here though, so I have to watch out for white, like pincering this stone. Even then I'm fine, but like, white can put a lot of pressure on me. My opponent said thanks in the chat, and I'm not really sure why. Taking a long time to think. I wonder why. I wonder if that means... Oh, okay, they played. Okay. I should keep myself from getting surrounded, for sure. I'd really like this turn here. Oh, let me turn my coordinates on. There we go. I'd really like the turn at L13. Especially after this move. Excuse me. Black, white fix. And then maybe this. Sorry, excuse me. Let's see. I'll do this first. Right now, white is more pressured to respond. Okay, I see. If white comes out here and I come out, the question is, so boom, 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 boom. Then I'm cut off. I think I could have actually let him like divide and conquer this, but again, on the risk management thing, this is like something I'd rather not have to worry about later. Being able to cut through here would be really nice, which he's saying I can do. But I could also take this. I'm going to let him have another group over here. That's the plan. And then just easy, take my corner. Unless he can live in here, which I really... Well, I guess that's the L group, the L+1 group. So maybe that's alive. Next question then is, from this, do I need to keep just running, or can I sort of pincer this group? If I play here, white jumps out and then just like has an easy group on the side. I almost feel like I have to do something like this. Here, here, here. Okay, this threatens to surround this group and then threatens to turn this corner. And white thought maybe it wasn't alive yet over there. Interesting. This is preventing white connect in this direction. They're still worried about it. I think that white was actually fine. Seems like they were doing their own risk management and didn't know if I was alive. I could have assumed wrong. Cool. I think it's very hard for this to live. The best chance is this move. Then black. Okay. Okay. So he's going to make it that high stakes. Cuts. We co. Should I go to co immediately? I think so. Let's just get it started. Sure. Okay, if I play here. I don't have any other really big threats, so I need to do some damage control here. Could I afford this? Probably not. We're not going to risk that. He's going to take back. If I come out and he plays here, I take back. All right. Can I live locally inside of here? Maybe. Very strong maybe. Maybe something in here. Okay. If he plays here, I believe he's alive locally. If I play here, he can play here, and then this is done. All I have to do is escape with this. Oh man. White, black. I don't think he has a ladder here. It doesn't work, so I can attack this now. There's really just no way for him to save that now. I think that white should have played at R11. Okay. Do I need to respond to that? If white goes here and then here. I think I will. Just to be extra safe. Yeah. The thing is I have two like wings. It's possible I don't even have to respond to this, but it's really tricky to read these things out. Okay, other things I can do I have to remember are, oh wow, okay, if I play here. There's always forcing moves on the outside. It's pretty tough, actually. So maybe I just lose that. I think there was I think I should have played at B18, actually. It looks like. I thought with, okay, he has to play here, play here, he plays here. How do I make this a better shape for me? Yeah, white, yeah, exactly, okay. That's not fun. But there's a lot of potential over here. I am going to sort of let him have this, knowing I have some forcing moves like this. And I can just reduce this left side, right? This puts some pressure on the corner. Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, doing nothing was probably better. Yeah, it looks like it, because I actually got rid of a lot of Aji, like Aji that threatens to connect out and stuff like that. But, okay, so now that I have... kind of lost my forcing stones on this too. But, I'm going to strengthen this once. Like I said, it's just kind of reducing what the left side can be. Let's go ahead and check this out. Like, let's see what's in here. I can at least make this really annoying for white after. Okay. I mean, I think I can just clean cut. And then... yes, and then either... okay, this has 4 liberties. This is going to have not a lot, and this has an amount of liberties too. So in this case, I have to keep track of white's liberties versus these liberties versus these liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if he plays okay. That's nice that worked out for me. It could have not, but I'm glad I played that extra stone on the left side first before doing the attack. Can white live here? White can run out this way. Like, there are ways. So we're just going to stay strong, and then all the moves it takes. Like, so even if white can live here, all the moves that I get against it, against this group and Sente, like, just build up this center. Very quickly. So play here and here and here. And then I need to fix, maybe. Yes, probably should fix. Let's go this way. Probably here. Then, like, potential. What happens when I play here? What happens when I play here? I'm wondering if white... What do you have planned? Okay, an Atari, if I play here. stuff. Okay, yeah. So even when he takes this, can I... We can just do more ko. But the stakes are higher now. So I don't love that. If I play here and then he plays here and Ataris me. And that's actually pretty rough. So I could be wrong. I might have been able to do it. Now it's alive. All right. Cool. We got some profit though. White still has to worry about this group. So it's time. It's time for white to worry about it. There's, I don't believe any eyes down here right now. Tempted. Yeah, I think I'm strong enough. I don't... This is alive. So I can do... this. Okay, well, after he plays here. No, this is just alive. And either way he plays here. I'm still good. He must think that this isn't alive. There's going to be 2 shared liberties for each like piece of this group. So my plan right now is to just like sneak into this as much as I can. I don't know how white plans to make up for all of this if it doesn't live. Maybe if white plays here, there's some difficulties for me, but I can keep... Not really. I actually turn and then I have 4 liberties versus 3 over here. Yeah, having 2 immortal groups helps a lot. I'm a big fan of those. Alright, he's trying to cut. Just gonna be extra safe with this. He can cut, and he actually can't. He can cut, and he actually can't because of this. Okay? So even if he plays here, I just play here. So we're gonna stay connected. Oh, or I can Atari. Like, he's got nothing. Black, white, black, white, black, white, black. I can just cut it. I can really do almost whatever I want. It's very hard to fail this, but it is possible. If I read right, the best he can do is threaten an eye down here, but he can't actually get it. Still no eyes here. Everything's false. Okay, so he could get one here. Okay, so he found an eye in goat's hay. Could be wrong. I do have to be a little bit careful. Because after this, white, black, white. Now it's fine. What's the best white could do here? If white goes here, I can play here, then white, then black, then white, then black. I could run short of liberties, probably. This might not have been necessary, but... Okay. That's still not an eye even if he plays there. So... Place here, take... I think we're just in good old endgame now. But black has so many points. Like, I have almost the entire right side of the board. Oh, okay, he can connect in Sente. and then take this to Ko. I think he should have, well, I'm not sure what he should have done. I think he should have done this. And then if I want to separate this, I have to fight for Ko, and then he still has those threats left. So the timing of that is kind of strange. He's interested in pulling these out. Just gonna get rid of them, and then what are you gonna do? At least he's trying something, but cool. Yeah, please. I'll be happy to hear that question after this. I don't know. I really don't even have to do anything over here. I think I can just play other endgame now. Like this. Unless you can tell me a way that would live. There's some endgame in here too. I should take all the forcing moves that I can out of this area. White lives how? I really don't know. I'll humor it, I guess. I'm ahead by a lot. I'm going to call that risk aversion, but kind of to the extreme. It's kind of unnecessary. Oh yeah, I said I was going to put pressure on this. Oh, and I can cut this off. There's a lot. Okay. I and I. He's got 2 eyes. We'll go ahead and not self Atari. That'd be crazy. We'll try to take extra points in the middle now. Yeah. This just has to keep more liberties than this. Alright, there's a threat. Now this is a threat too. What is that? That doesn't threaten anything. Okay, so I should just take another one. It's basically just giving me a pass. What are you trying to do? This would take me 1, 2 moves. Only 2 moves to kill. I don't think white really understands that, apparently. All I need is 2 moves. 1. So, I mean, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, okay, so there's an I. So he's going to make a ko here. Gotcha. I think yeah, I think there's a way I could have avoided. There's some more risk avoidance that I could have done here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so I have to fight it. Like, I have to do a little ko deal here. Which I don't love. Okay, yep. Takes it back. I see. It is hard for me to get a big ko. Man. I'm going to go ahead and just start capturing this for the safety of my corner group and of this group. Yeah, that would be a big deal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is actually that was pretty severe. Him getting that extra move. That's really I'm impressed that he saw it. I can't do this. I'm alive here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. This feels like a 6 to 5 race. He just lived. I think he just lived in the corner because I didn't play there. Okay, that's awesome. It feels really silly. Okay. Oh, it's just end game again. He can't really. Okay, if I play here and then he plays here, I can't play there. So I feel like this is safer. Man. Okay. I don't have to respond to that. Oh, I could have just taken that. That's silly. Sorry. I don't know what just happened to my brain. Okay. This is all fine. Oh man. Like none of that had to happen. We didn't have to go through any of that. All right, resignation. He wants to play again. I'm going to give it a second. Yeah, I don't know what he said here. Yeah, like to continue to play on in that situation is pretty crazy. I agree with you. All right, well we won. That's good. What was your question, if you remember it? No. All right. Yeah, and I know I could have killed. Oh, yeah, okay. So your question is, I recently found out you stayed in the Baduk house and what that was. How was my experience? Yeah, this is a great question. And I'm glad it's hopefully getting more publicity now. I went back in July. of 2023. And the experience isn't exactly what I was expecting, but like not in a bad way. And I think it was probably a pretty unique session. I did overall, like, I would not trade anything for that experience. Like that was, I really needed to be there. I learned a lot from it. The reason I say it was different is because I was expecting to kind of like be living in a house with a number of people, like 6 or 7 people. It ended up just being me and Ed Helen. Ben Q was there for like just a few days. Yeah, yeah. Ben Kyo was there, and but then had to go back to Canada. So yeah, it was just me and Ed. Plus, I mean, there were the clubs. There's multiple clubs that we were able to go to per week. So like, essentially there was a bigger community, but within the house it was very small. So there's a lot of study. There's a lot of reading. The Baduke house. Well, yeah. Devin's the one who runs it. It's like his house. So yeah, he was there by default. And Devin's incredible. So I would say even like the time just getting to hang around Devin with such a passion for like growing the game, and then Ed with a passion for just like the game and getting good at it itself was so good for me. Like top-notch people in the community. I lost to Ed pretty much just every day. Like we would just play and I would just lose, and I would take stones and I would just lose. I think I won one game against him with 4 stones, and then maybe one with 6, and besides that I just lost every day. But then yeah, I met a lot of great people through the community. We ran the coverage, like stream coverage for the pro qualifiers last year, and that was really cool. It was cool to do some like meta go, some actual work, helping to make it visible, I guess. So yeah, if you're thinking about going, it seems like it's going through some changes too, but it's very like independent study. So you kind of have to choose. You have to go in and like set some goals. How are you going to use this time? What do you want from it? What do you want to give? And then kind of stay on track. And we meet and talk to each other and support each other in our goals. But I think at first I thought there was going to be some kind of like overarching teacher for the group that would like guide us and like give us curriculum and stuff. But it wasn't that, but it was like still fine. It's just I thought that might be part of what happened. Yeah. I've heard that term. It has something to do with education. You might have to describe that term specifically for me. Sorry. But, to answer your other question, I did see a lot into Ed's process. And what's funny is if you ask him what he's thinking, he will tell you immediately. Oh, got you. Yeah, like that would have been really cool, like to have someone there like that. But no, I learned a lot from Ed. If you asked him what is he thinking during a game, he would tell you, "I'm not thinking." He said there is no thought. He is just flowing. I think all of his thinking is done outside of his games. It's in pro, it's in studying pro games. It's in reading books, and yeah, it's in reading books thoroughly, and it's in some pretty serious Joseki study. So like we would have sessions where he just sat down, placed a stone in the corner, and then would have me approach. And then he would play a move and I would play the next one. And we would just explore variations. And if I played something that was suboptimal, he'd be like, "No, here." or we'd explore something, and then when it was like resolved, he'd say Joseki, and then we would just undo it and start over. And he was reading some pretty serious Joseki books as well. So he's like very up to date on AI Joseki and what people are doing now and who's playing matches. So yeah, all of his thinking is done outside the match, and then when he gets inside the match, I think he's just flowing and just like trusting the knowledge he's absorbed. Yeah, Midnight is in that community. Like, he lives in the same city, and we'll stream from Baduk House, I think. Right now, I don't know if that's doxing him. I'm not sure. But Midnight was awesome. He was at most of the Go clubs that I went to, and we were pretty evenly matched. Yeah, this is in Ohio. This is in Columbus, Ohio. You're from Toronto. Yeah. If you're thinking about going, it like absolutely worth it. Let me see if I can find a link. Baduk House to put in the chat. But yeah, and Columbus was beautiful. The community was great. Like, everybody I met was kind. Okay, so he is, I think, 4Q on OGS. But he thinks about the game pretty well. Like, he has a really good understanding. 4Q OGS, we went back and forth a bit. I felt like I was a little stronger, but I would like make some pretty serious mistakes against him. So we go back and forth, but like not that much stronger. And I don't know how much he's been studying since then. But he's really fun and like really, really nice guy. And that's the other cool thing is like I met all these people, like a handful of people that I had like seen online, like streaming, and just like met him in real life, and that was super chill. And like one of the guys that was in the pro qualifier, Tang Ji Hao, I think. Sorry, I'm bad with names, but I got to be in the same clubs as him too. Oh, and Eric. Why am I blanking on his last name? Eric, that was in the pro qualifier as well. It'll come back to me, but very, very strong player. So just like, yeah. Totally worth the time. Especially, well, if you have a goal, like if you have like a project for Go that you want to do, like some community idea, maybe you want to like build a website, maybe you want to create some lectures or something, then those are all the types of things you'd be able to do during it. So yeah, I'm glad you asked that question. Eric Yoder was there at the clubs too. Orpheus, thank you for the follow. Super appreciate that. I am still struggling to find the Baduk House website, but part of that is because I'm multitasking. Okay. Baduk residency program. Here we go. Yeah, you're very, very welcome. Thanks for asking. I love talking about it. I love talking about Go. Yeah, I admire Devin a lot because, I mean, he's just so passionate. He really spends 80 to 90% of his waking life on furthering the game and making it accessible in a modern world. He's like teaching teachers how to go teach in schools, like really, really good stuff, really exciting stuff. Like, I kind of want to like be him in my own city, unless I'm able to actually like move back to Columbus or something. But yeah, there's the site. You should poke around. There's probably links to other projects that he's worked on as well. I'm gonna start another game. I think there's actually chances year round. Like I think there's a few sessions per year. At least the last that I understood. But it might be like primarily during the summer months. Not sure. And it was like month-long sessions, but I think now like the length of time depends on what your project is. So it could be longer. I know this move is really in fashion right now, but I'm not sure how that relates to being like on this side. I'm going to play pincer because I'm very familiar with the pincer variations. Not all of them, but like enough. I'm probably gonna eat my words on this. But I know this far. And then yeah, you want to protect your cutting stone. He's got to protect somewhere over here. And then the question is, if you cut, how does that go for this group? I feel like the simplest thing is to play over here. If I cut, I think black's going to play like over here. Then I'm going to play there. Black's going to play here, and there's like a liberty race, which I don't super want at the moment. But maybe now I want it. Because he's going to have 4 liberties. I think I should. And the thing is that even if he like takes the corner back or something, I get a lot of forcing moves on the outside. That's why this is okay. What's my strongest response here? Not this one. Maybe this one. Maybe even this. Maybe even this. Let's do this one, because there's going to be some fighty stuff happening up here, right? I wonder if that's a successful net. Here's 3 liberties. Here's... Yeah, that looks like it works, which is unfortunate. Shit. I guess because I had 4 liberties here and it takes time for black to attack it, that I should have come out with these stones. Now I have to worry about the life of this. It's 4 liberties, and I don't think I can gain more. All right. I'll go ahead and do this. All right, so that's a lot of influence for black. There's a huge amount of influence, and I have to protect this. So already a pretty big mistake at the beginning, but that's all right. Let's just live with this. And like, that's a decent side for me. This is very, I don't think you have to play that, but this is black saying like, I'm ahead by enough now. So we're going to challenge that a little bit. I'm going to build something around here. And this is black. This is 1Q versus 1Q. Yeah, like I guess that's true. Like this is the type of, you're right, it doesn't have any eyes, so it's the type of thing that like in end game. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Let's see. If I protect here, I'm gonna do that. It's like almost over concentrated, but okay, white, black, white, but not. All right. Wow. All right. So if I cut this, yeah, I was not expecting this. So go ahead and connect up, and then I'm gonna cut here unless he protects. Okay, still cannot, but after this I can. Okay, he would go here, I'd go here. If he went down this way, I could... Can I protect this? It's a good question. If I play here, black, white, black, white, black. It's a really big reduction on my side. But now I can cut either of these places. White, black, white, and then black would play. I don't think this is alive, actually. It's nice for me. Let's go ahead and live up here. So there's two things that can happen down here. I can cut... I can kill this group. I can cut here. I can cut here. So that's why I'm being patient over here and just making a living thing. All right. So if I do this, black will probably... All right. I'm going to be a little more aggressive. This one, yeah. I feel like Fox players are always trying to, like, leave the situation as fast as they possibly can. Which is how I played for a lot of my early Go career. But I would super try to finish my Josekis. Like, that was really important to me. There's so much Aji in here. It's really hard to choose where to play. Because now if I cut, that's kind of a big deal. I think the timing of this cut is a little better. If I cut here, he could kind of drive me out this way, and then... Alright, so... I'm trying to make make this a little more severe, like this cut a little more severe. Instead of, I don't want to cut and then just immediately get pushed around. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. There's a question here of if I let this all connect. Man. I feel like this is actually pretty risky. I don't think this is the right approach to this. Like, I'm having regrets pretty quickly. He fixes, and now he can attack all this at the bottom. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this is alive. And he's not that worried about it. So let's get out over here. Is this alive? Yes, it is. And so if black plays here, I can play here. So I could count these liberties versus this one. Again, working on risk aversion. So I don't want to count that right now. I need to, I'd like to spend my mental processes on other things. Yeah, black, I think black definitely misplayed that. And like with this, the presence of this group here, okay, I do have to save this first, but this makes these cuts so much more attractive now. Maybe after, man. Actually, I should have kept playing down. Yep. But there's a lot of cutting points opening up here. Like, should I just cut here? Should I put pressure down here? Like, it seems like there's so many ways to play this. I'm gonna go ahead and just, let's just make a mess of this. Wow. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like this is right. Yeah, this is me taking a big risk if I play here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and what? I feel like one more move over here and then black really needs to connect somewhere. I'm going to keep running this out because it's potentially helping with this in case this goes awry. Black. So if I play here, black, white, black. This one. Can't really save everything. I'm not trying to save everything. I don't need to save everything. Wow. Damn. So this into this would make for a snapback situation. I really can't have that. I've got to connect solid. This is not alive though. So as we play this stuff out, black has to realize that if I play here that this is gonna get lost. I don't want to get rid of this Aji, so I'm gonna play here twice. Okay, here he can't. Yep. So this is officially sealed in, but I can make an eye here. This should be out now. Yeah, because I'll either connect here or here when he pushes out. Though that solidifies the middle a lot for black. So not super successful, honestly. I got a corner out of it. I have corner, side, corner. Black has this corner and then like potentially a very big center. So let's go ahead and solidify this, and then it's reduction time. I have to choose very carefully here how I approach this. I'm pretty sure you're right. I played somewhat safely down here. And just lived down here. Well, Or not. Um, wow. Okay, he resigned. That's crazy. So, um, yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to like connect here. I'm not really sure what he was trying to do. Yeah, it was definitely odd. I wonder what. So the score estimate was wait by like almost 80. I guess yeah, because this is no longer alive. As long as this stays alive, I reduced so much. I'm not sure if I wonder because you guys were talking about timing and like the urgency of the middle. I'm wondering if here, like I was thinking about just playing here. Yeah, Black was being really passive because something that they probably don't understand as well is like he was trying to live like just very simply and directly by getting out, but like Black can also live by attacking the stuff that's attacking it. Like it can be making larger scale surrounding moves, and I think he could have made some of my play look a little bit silly. But yeah, I think instead of here and emphasizing this, that because that let Black like surround the middle even more, I think I should have just played somewhere in here, kept the threat of these cuts fresh, and then just ran out. And then I still could have come back and did this later. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. And even when Black found a way to live over here, like ended up leaving it anyway again. I don't really get that. But I think there's a lot of just like reading that's not happening at the 1Q level on Fox. I'm going to do another one. Yeah, so in the time since my last stream, I actually made it up to 2 Dawn. Well, no, my last stream was 2 Dawn, but I double down ranked, which was rough on my confidence. So I had double ranked up from 1Q all the way to 2 Dawn, and then double ranked back down to 1Q. So then I just like kind of gave up on Fox for a couple weeks. I was like that just didn't feel very good. I like couldn't win at the 2 Dawn level for some reason. Like something was just not clicking during that time for me. I don't think I was mentally sharp. Okay, he's kind of going influence. So maybe I can double rank up again. That would be kind of fun. Also, maybe we can flying knife or not. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, Fox players they really do like to leave their Joseki. Yeah, and then come back to it randomly. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm tempted to just like cut this right now. Probably get netted in some way, so probably not. You like the ranks on OGS better? Yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth. I feel like there's like it feels very hard to rank up on OGS. Oh, you hate the ranks on OGS just like the visuals. Yeah, it's a very clean interface. Like in general, the UI is pretty good. Vonzilla, what I'm curious for you, what do you hate about the ranks on OGS? Yeah, it's weird because like sometimes I feel that way also, but then there's other times that I feel it like takes me forever to rank up. Like it'll be volatile sometimes, and then there's other times where it just feels like a never-ending marathon. That's an interesting point. That they all affect each other for sure. Because you could have great 19 by 19 skills, and suck at 9 by 9, right? Like I play 9 by 9s to practice a specifically different skill. So it's not like a proper representation. Okay, how does this go? If I play here and black plays here, okay, he can cut through. We're gonna keep these yeah, so I have that same feeling sometimes too. Like there are times that I feel like I'm sandbagging. So I don't feel like I don't feel like my OGS rank is a proper representation of my rank. Okay. I haven't felt that for a long time, actually. But okay, so I can get cut here and then I have to run away. If he cuts me right now, I should be able... what's he saying? He's saying I should be fine. Okay, so what is how you're saying the KGS ranks are pretty good. How are they different? Or the system is good. How is it different? That's still not alive. Here or here? I think this one. Oh, wow. I don't think that's great shape. In fact, I should maybe play here. Not yet. After this. No, I'm cutting this for sure. 100%. This can get tricky. I'm going to play this way, threaten to surround, and then jump out one space. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I should definitely defend that. Okay, and then he connects. That's smart. Need to worry. I do have 2 groups to worry about, so I'm gonna play in a way that helps both of these. That's cool. See, I think that is the ideal rank up experience. And I don't feel like that. Like, okay, how come on OGS 2 years ago I was a stronger rank than I am now? After Baduk Club residency, after like improving my Liberty races, after ranking up like 3 times on Fox, after just like really feeling like my understanding of the game has in my head it's evolved leaps and bounds in the last 2 years, and then my rank has got worse on OGS, so it feels kind of unrewarding sometimes. Is it, when you say heavy, does that mean it's because like I have a lot of like the more games you have, it gets heavier? Okay, got you. So yeah, I have like almost 2,500 games on OGS. So maybe that's why it feels impossible. I wonder if I should just start a new account on there. Do you think that would be worth it? I mean, like, I don't feel like my rank matters that much, but I do desire a better experience when it comes to them, when it comes to the whole process. Is this dead now? Is this another dead corner? I think so. That's crazy. I might give that a shot. It might be worth it. Okay, what happens here? I think it should be good. There might be something crazy here. No, I just play here. I just play here. And then I'm out. Okay. Alright. Yay. GG. Yeah, I definitely don't. Also on this side, I don't feel like I should be 1Q. Because the last time I double ranked up, like I think I only lost 2 games at the 1Q level. Okay, let's do one more. Alright. I usually give them the option of playing a cross game. I kind of meant to do that. Ooh, low Chinese. Interesting. I usually see AI deal with this by playing an attach here or a 3-3. We're gonna give this one a shot. Oh, there was something else you said. OGS is also a try-hard server. Those players definitely know their stuff. I do feel like that too. Yeah, I've had some great games on OGS. Like they feel, even the ones where I feel like I've outmatched them or like I am clearly a stronger rank than them, I still have to work pretty dang hard for my wins. Like I don't get easy wins. What are you supposed to do after this? This feels slow, but... Okay, yeah, but... okay, what level are you playing on Fox? The both of you that are in chat. Okay, got you. So at 2 dawn on Fox is when, for me, I started feeling like, okay, this is go. Like, it is a different style than OGS, but like, I started feeling at least that the players were making me really, really work hard. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Because I'm approaching 3Q on OGS again right now. And I feel very challenged. And on 2 dawn on Fox, I felt very challenged. Wow. Don't love this shape, but I want to cut here. I probably shouldn't until I take care of this, huh? I feel like black's getting a lot of profit for this. So I think my follow-up after the attached situation here was like not ideal. That's a good way to put that. Your wins were not based on misconceptions. Very good way to put that. That's where I am right now. Like, I'm not getting away with anything anymore. Oh no. That stone makes that a different thing. Okay, that's just a lot of straight up profit for black. Unless... Okay, so let me turn my coordinates on. M17 looks kind of interesting. Because normally against these iron pillar here, this is like the point that your opponent plays to try to make it heavy. So like this... Man, but I don't... But this really only works if this is actually attackable. I don't know if it is, to be honest. Ooh, okay. I wasn't really expecting that. Okay. Right, yeah. Which always surprised me about the iron pillar, because it's just like, well, in the corner right here with the like P16 group, it just looks so strong. This means he can connect either side, but if he plays this way, I'll play this way. Okay, we'll just stay strong. This is to make sure black can't connect to this living group, and then this is floating. Because if I'm going to be floating, I want my opponent to be floating, though I actually think he's in a better situation than I am. But I am glad that he didn't get a base this way. That's what I wanted to prevent. I'm going to try this really quick. $1.5Q in OGS. Nice. Yeah, it's hard. There's like a real ceiling. It feels like there's a ceiling on OGS. Like, that it's very hard to get above. I was 2Q for like just, I think, a day. That's good. Okay, this would be nice if this works. What's black's strongest move? Probably here. I should be okay. I'll have three versus two. Kind of. If he plays here, and then I play here, and then he plays here, and then I play here, then that's 3 liberties. Okay, so we're fine. Okay. So at least I made a big reduction on this side. Okay, this Joseki ends up with a cut right here. So I'm gonna have two weak groups, but black has to cover the corner. That's not usually how you do it. Huh. If I play here, black plays there. Okay, so white, black, white, I'll have 2. I think he's alive. So we'll go ahead and net this and stay connected. I think this is how this works. Black plays here, I play here. Black plays out. 1, 2 versus 3. You have to be careful with that, but that's the net. Thanks to Sumigo. Thanks to Sumigo Dragon. Have you guys heard of that? Hey, nice. It's Clausius's project. I kind of like it. Kind of like the app. It's like he's really made an effort to make it like a cute, accessible thing. Where did I go wrong here? So I think maybe one more move out here before I approach. Like there is better. But then like black gets to do this like wing thing. I don't know. I might have to put that one into OGS another time. Okay, let's see if I can get 5 in a row. I want it. For some reason, I really like playing this like non-orthodox thing. Alright. A lot of times Fox players will leave this, or they'll pincer. Okay, alright. That makes sense. Play here. I feel like I've seen this position many times. Oh, and Fox players also like to do this. Which I mean, it fixes their corner Aji, but it also fixes my Aji. So I don't know who's better. And also, oh wow. Oh yeah, two space here. Yeah. Or just in general. So I was kind of thinking about playing above, but I'm just going to be solid. I was also thinking about pincering, which I actually might have liked more. This looks a little over concentrated for me. Ladder doesn't work. Could play here once and then back, and then white plays an extension maybe, or maybe does not. If I play here, I think I'd rather have the extension. Just like points on the side, right? Or here. Anyways, I don't think this is Sente is what I'm saying, like on this stone. I'm just going to strengthen over here. I, technically don't have to respond to that either. It feels kind of slow too. But it leaves a cut open, so I don't know. I'm going to try to think more like full board. We can do this again. Okay. Okay. If I play here and he plays here, follow, just keep him low. I'm just going to keep my corner points. Okay, all right. I see how it is. Okay, I play here, he plays here, I play there, and then he comes down. Could just let him have the corner. He should play, yeah, exactly. Okay. But this, even after this, won't be an entirely living group yet. Yeah, that's... Okay, so I should let him have it. It's tighter. Reading anything except for crosscut and box. Yeah. Okay, do I need to capture this? I probably should. I feel like it would be the responsible thing to do, so we're just gonna do it. Risk management. I'll do this again. Okay. Which side would you do? Do the side that already has an extension, or do the side that's like fully open? Risk first, risk later. I like that. I like this side. I like both sides. Risk first, risk later. If I play here, white probably cuts. Maybe. You have to read it. Then black, then white, then black. Then white, then black, then white, then black, then white, then black. And so I think it's like, I think it's a ladder. should be louder. Okay. So this is some amazing influence, but I have given white all 4 corners. So I could also just do this. I'm pretty sure I read this right. Because one of my fixes in the ladder, like yes, I do have a weakness, but one of my responses in the ladder is the fixing of the weakness. So like it's okay. White, black, white, black, white, black is the fix. That is fine. Okay. If I play here, I think I expect white to actually ditch this. That's what I would do, and then play over here. If I play over here, and then white runs out and maybe doesn't have too hard of a time. Okay, so what I'm going to do, here's my plan, is I'm capping it. If white plays down here, I will just try to prevent white from making a base. And the thing is, this isn't alive yet either, so if I can build enough strength and then play this, and then white, like I might be able to attack 2 groups. White really shouldn't try to save this. I think if I was white, having the territory that I already have, if I was white, having the territory I already have, I would try to add to it and like make me come try to play something risky. Because I am just taking profit right now, like just really big moyo. And he's giving me points. So, all right. Maybe white finds a way to live in here, I'm not sure. But if he doesn't, like, this is probably equal to most of the corner points. So also when black does this, a lot of times white will play here to fix some corner Aji. So since white didn't, I'm wondering if I can put added pressure in here. Okay. Trying to be very chill about this surround and like not care too much if it's fully surrounded. The thing I would like to do is to keep these 2 groups apart. Since I have help here, here's what's going to happen is I'm going to double Hane. I'm going to let white create this weakness here. I'm going to strengthen this stone a little bit. I actually don't know if that strengthened it. Because now I have to watch for these weaknesses here. But when as I'm attacking this in this direction, I can attack this group now, 2. I don't know if this is the cleanest way to have kept white separated. Probably not. I feel like I'm leaving weaknesses behind for myself. Yeah, I don't want to abandon my goal, like the thing that I was doing. I got a little bit worried about these. Black, white, black, white. I think I can do this actually. Place here. Connect this way. I have a ladder. Okay. I have a ladder. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is a pretty crazy situation. I made a Twitter post yesterday that said essentially Go, the game of Go is just about getting yourself into situations. Which I stand firmly to. Like, it's a situation. And rather crazy. White's leaving this cutting point open. Just let me fix. Which is beautiful for me. I think White should have actually played where I just played. Let me put coordinates back on. Okay. I see though. I mean, like, it's a counter attack on my group. I do see that. But that means this group has to have more liberties than my group. And I don't think that's going to happen. Ooh. Okay, White can play here. White, black, white. Yeah. Nice. That sucks for me. Black, white, black. White, black is Atari. I think I'm okay. I thought I was not okay, but I think I'm okay. Thank the Lord. Because the Atari here. On this stone. So without this black stone here, it would have been bad for me, but I'm going to be okay. Go is controlled chaos. Yes. It's like, okay, to play good Go, you have to know, you have to kind of understand the way chaos works. Like, at the beginning, at the beginning of the game, you're sort of deciding what kind of chaos you're going to get into. Okay, this is alive. This comes out. I don't have the ladder right now. But I would have the ladder, right, if I did this. Yeah. So I just threaten this cut. He plays here. And I play here. White plays there. Then he's going to get Atari'd too. So if he wants to create a new group here, he can. But I will take this entire thing. And it would be really nice for me. Okay. All right. We'll do it that way. Then White should connect. Okay, what's going on? I play here, I plays here, I plays here. There's no way that does anything. I just take this at any moment that I want to. Is there any way that this turns out bad for me. If white plays here, I think I ought to be fine. I'm going to keep these separated. This one could probably live. Liberty fight with what? Because if I just have two eyes, it's not a liberty fight. I know this isn't one, but there's going to be two. Maybe this isn't alive yet, but it's going to be fine. I think white has to protect this cut. If white goes through right now, let's try this one first. Ensure the cut, and if white goes through, I can connect this way. This way falsifies an eye. Yeah, like white was trying to create a liberty fight, for sure. Yeah, I mean, actually, white gets to separate these out. And then it is possible that I don't have two eyes here, but white has to play here first. Okay. That's two eyes. Sorry, white. That was a really crazy chase, honestly. One eye here, and don't know where else it would happen. So this is dead. White needs to play either like find a way to run out here. I think white could actually make an eye in here. Okay. Okay, so white got me down to one eye. And we got the liberty fight that you were talking about. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 liberties. Gnarly. 6 liberties. Well, yeah, I might be the one dying now. After I play here, I'm down to 4, and white's down to something. Okay, we're gonna gain a liberty here. This is also not alive now, so that's something to consider in this fight. So like black here, white here, black here, and this would be in some trouble, so I might be lucky. White, black, white. Snap back, and I'm fine. Lucky me. They found the die everywhere sequence. And now this is black's game. What, like, okay, yeah. I was going to start asking what white's win conditions would be, but it's really, that is so many points. So who cares about corners? That's kind of how I feel a lot of the time. In the way I like to play, I am very willing to give up corners, for better or for worse. Okay, that was fun. Let's see how we did today. I think it was 5-0. I'm 7-2 in my 1Qs, so I could double rank up again with 9 more wins. Okay. Yeah, let me look at that again really quick. I mean, it was like a lost game for so long, but I think you're right. Black disconnect is best win condition. Yeah, so disconnecting me. Oh, maybe over here or something. I don't know if you're talking about like post that point in the game. Yeah, I guess for white to win, white would have to like find a way to save all of this, I think. So might have to like very aggressively attack here. Oh, like black disconnect. Internet disconnect. Yeah. Oh, it is good to ask it seriously though, like, cause you never know. Like you could be in a tournament and feel like you're winning, and then your opponent finds something that you weren't even reading because you were too confident. And like desperation can make a very good reader out of a player. Anyways, cool. That was fun. That was a fun session. I think I'm good on streaming for today. So I'll real quick just see if anyone else is streaming. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's any Go streaming right now, so I will just let you all go. Oh. Got a first time chatter. Okay, Hunter X57 says desperation puts the look for endgame move mindset to the entire board for any hope of making a comeback. Yeah. For sure. I mean, I won my first tournament game by just like I was clearly behind by like 20 or 30 points, and I was just looking for any weakness that existed and just like looking for everyone that I could, and eventually like he missed one. Like there was one move that he responded wrong to, and like he lost a pretty substantial amount of points from it, and I was able to bring a group back to life, and then he resigned. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, it puts you like in overdrive mode, like look for opportunities, which if there's a way for me to like just sustain that mindset in a way, like how do you healthily kind of be in like overdrive desperation, like look for opportunities mode, but like from the get-go in a way, like maybe you'd find some crazy variations that your opponent just like was not ready for. Who knows? But yeah, anyways, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for watching. I should be back next Saturday. The next one I will actually have a tournament, so I won't be streaming that one, but yeah, that's a really good way to think about it. Think of moves your opponent owes you, because they might not have thought about it yet. You catch them off guard. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope your games go well. I hope you have fun watching all the Go you can. I tend to think of cuts that were terrible ideas 40 moves ago. That's so great. Yeah, I mean, it's so real. Yeah, thanks, Orpheus. Maybe I could. No, I mean, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Sometimes things do change. Like, it wasn't smart a long time ago, but that doesn't mean you should discard it for the whole game. And if I can find a way to like stream part of the tournament, or maybe ask them if they have a way to, yeah, okay, I'll ask them about it. Maybe I can bring my Chromebook and find a simple stream. We'll see. Thanks for the idea. I actually wouldn't have thought of that. So, cool. A phone and a stand. I could see that working. I like it. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.